What up? Hi everyone. Welcome back to the channel at Gemini Gem. Today is August 5th, 2025. Okay? I'll be doing a reading for Libra. Um, so I guess what I wanted to say today is, have you guys watched the series Chief of War with Jason Momoa? I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. I'm only on episode 2, halfway through episode 2, and it's a really, really good show. Okay. I believe it takes place in early 18th century Hawaii. And it's just interesting to see way back then, people were so consumed with greed and power. And that shit will really fuck you up. It will really have you thinking you somebody that you're not, right? And you just turn into an evil, nasty serpent trying to rule and conquer the world. And imagine, it also showed like war between the different tribes in Hawaii, the different islands. But imagine, and it's the war scenes are pretty graphic. But imagine, this has been going on since forever. Imagine what war and greed look like in 30 BC, It's just crazy how we repeat things as a society. The only thing that changes is time, right? It's like we should have learned not to slaughter, not to war, not to fight, not to be consumed with owning property and invading land and killing and all of this crazy shit. Anyway, let me know if you guys have checked that out. It's a really, really good series. Again, I'm only on episode 2 and I'm really intrigued. It's not in English, the subtitles are on. I don't know if I can change it to English, but I'm reading everything through subtitles because they're speaking their native language, and I'm not even mad at it. I'm not mad. So you guys check it out. Let me know if you have seen the show, what you think of it, and yeah, drop a comment. All right, so you see I was shuffling and a few cards have come out, so we'll just take them, okay? And again, this is a reading for Libra, August 5th, 2025, okay? So you have Judgment, Four of Cups, Knight of Wands, the World, okay? So you have Scorpio energy, water, fire. This is a combination of Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. Okay, so maybe you have Scorpio in your chart, or somebody, a Scorpio around you. But so what this is saying, Judgment is like a wake-up call, okay? You see the archangel, I believe this is Gabriel, blowing his horn, and this has awakened these people who are in their graves or in their casket and they've come out. And this kind of talks about like when it's your time, right, to stand before judgment. What are you going to be able to say about yourself? Sorry. Like what I was speaking of earlier, right? The show. There's this one chief, this king, okay, who is so corrupted. He's killing anybody and everybody. Children, women, he don't care. He's telling people false pretenses just to get territory, right? Just to fulfill this need of this power that he feels he exhibits. So what do you think is going to happen to him when it's his judgment day? Right? So this is a wake-up call. This is, things will never be the same. This could be an actual call coming in. It talks about take the call, but this is like a shift, right? I think I've read before, like a shift of the tectonic plates, okay? Then you have the Four of Cups, which talks about feeling like every day is the same. You're repeating the same actions, you're eating the same thing, you're watching the same thing on TV, you're taking the same, route to work. You just feel like every day you do the same thing over and over again, right? And so here's this offer coming in, and you're not really even interested because you feel like, well, what's it going to make, how's it going to be different than what I'm experiencing now? Well, we all know the saying, don't judge a book by its cover. So there could be this opportunity that's coming in for you, but you're not even interested, right? Because you feel like you already know what it's going to be. But heed the call, right? This could be something new. The Knight of Wands is somebody who comes in fast, comes in quickly, fiery energy. They get what they want, and by the time you wake up, by the time you turn your head, you realize that they kind of is the word, do I want to use duped? Persuade. So it's basically like you meet somebody, you have a one night stand, and you wake up and they're gone in the morning type of thing. Okay, so this is coming in fast. This is quick. This is like somebody very passionate, fulfilling like their desire, right? And then you have the World, which talks about stepping into a whole new world, whole new chapter of your life. You're half naked, so you're vulnerable. These people are naked as well, so you could be like either feeling exposed or being exposed, okay? But, some sort of judgment, some sort of call that you need to take seriously is coming in, which could be this opportunity, right? And this could be happening very, very fast. By the time you realize what it is, right? And hopefully you do take it, it leads you to this whole new world, okay? Let's get a few more cards. Messages for Libra. Show me clearly. Messages for Libra. All right. So you have the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Rods, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Earth, fire, Pisces energy, earth, okay? So Libra, whatever energy you put out in the world, you're going to get back. Whatever good deed you do, right? Say you spend your Saturdays teaching kids how to play soccer, right? You taking your free time in order to teach, all of that good karma is going to come back to you, okay? It's not going to be forgotten. This is somebody who's very wealthy, who is able to give to people who are less fortunate. And you can see here the scales are balanced, okay? So try to remember whatever energy you exude to the world, the life, your loved ones, co-workers, friends, cats, dogs. That's what you're going to get back, right? The Two of Rods, you have like the world in your hands, right? You're like taking over the world. You're conquering something. You put in a lot of strategy and planning, right? And you just feel like you, almost like what I was saying, like that king felt so overcome with power. But hopefully this is not like, what type of time you're on. But you just feel like you have something so special and you're ready to conquer, right? The High Priestess, this is somebody who's very intuitive. She's very psychic. Okay, she has the moon at her foot, moon on her crown. The moon talks about shadow, things done in the dark, right? It also talks about things coming to light, right? She has this scroll which is unraveled just a little bit. Okay, so she has like information that she's holding close. Okay, so you may have the answers, but maybe you're pretending like you don't. Okay, she also has this veil behind her, so something is hidden, right? The moon again talks about things in the shadow, things you can't see. And then she's between these two pillars, one black, one white, yin and yang. I guess you could say good and evil, right? And then the Seven of Pentacles, again with planning and plotting and strategizing, and you planted seeds and now you're waiting for the rewards to come in. When the rewards come in, maybe you planted strawberries, right? What are you going to do with the strawberries? Going to make strawberry pie, strawberry ice cream, strawberry jam. What are you going to do? What you don't see coming, Libra? The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles could talk about feeling left out in the cold, okay? Losing everything, but there's a church right behind you, so there's refuge there, okay? What else don't you see coming? The Star. The Star is about healing, prayers being answered, balance. Talks about, kind of being famous and written about. And, again, this is somebody who's naked. So you could be feeling like you are exposed. Something is being exposed, or you just feel very vulnerable at this time. All right, Libra, you guys drop a comment. Let me know if this resonates. Until the next time, take care. Peace.